under the title Elite Sport and Sport for All, Friends or Enemies. And I had a lecture under the title relating to the health. Elite sport, health as a precondition, and sport for all, health as a goal. So we are talking today about health as a goal. Usually, when somebody mentions health, we think on medicine, on health system, on our doctor. But health is much broader than medicine. Today, the chronic diseases are growing up in the whole world, and the basic risks are those that are causing chronic non-contagious diseases. Among that, physical inactivity is a very important health factor, and the greatest public health problems could be diminished or delayed by physical activity during the life. We expect that that means health system, will do their best to help us in introduce and implement physical activity, sport for all, in the struggle against the chronic diseases. But where is the problem? During the study of medicine, the greatest knowledge is towards the clinical medicine, during diseases, during the person in bed, much less to the public health area, and mainly almost nothing or really nothing to the physical activity. So how we may expect of our friends doctors to help us in implementing physical activity as a health factor? It is very important to start with healthy lifestyle promotion and behavior change, because the goal is to decrease the risk factors prevalence. In several European countries, behind these steps stays the government from the national level to the local. And they are attaining the goal by political decision, by professional personnel, by national strategy, appropriate acts and regulation, and of course, sufficient funding. National strategy is based on research and operative institutions, on guidelines and recommendations and implementation of measures to diminish risk factors, among that the physical inactivity. In these countries, they have, it is the special need for specific experts who may help in making progress in this area, to coordinate sport for all and health system. Doctors cannot do that. So we need, in the area of sport for all, in the area of physical education, physical culture, or as we call it in my country, area of kinesiology, we have to educate our future students, our future colleagues, to be experts in this area of health kinesiology. Graduates in health kinesiology have the competencies in the university institutions, in public administration, in public health system, in sport for all, connecting policy, science, public health and sport for all. Then plans and programs for primary and secondary prevention of chronic diseases. They are trained in work in the bodies of the city and regional administration, in the ministries of health and sport, in health system, in sport for all system. And all that with the task of coordinating these two areas, sport for all and health system, to promote HEPA. Health kinesiologists are the best bridge between health system and sport for all. So between them, between health system and sport for all, is the health kinesiologists. In a study of health kinesiology, students have to become familiar with the required level of knowledge and skills for concept of intervention strategies, to promote physical activity and public health policy measures, to promote the implementation of strategic guidelines in sport for all, implementation of measures promoting physical activity and health within special domains, business, schools, communities and rehabilitation centers, and the target groups, children and youth, elderly, people with special needs, and so on. Then, development and implementation of measures for individual exercise, kinesiotherapy, health promotion programs for people with specific diseases and risk factors such as back pain, osteoporosis, cardiac diseases, diabetes, and so on. Quality assurance, management and scientific evaluation of HEPA programs to promote physical activity and health. And for this, they need to become familiar with courses that include the group of basic biomedical and kinesiology subjects, the group of legal and WHO documents and recommendations, group of subjects covering topics for the promotion and implementation of HEPA, and required course of exercises and practice. The presented material here is just a vision about what we need. And we should try to establish such a study or a branch inside the study of kinesiology, because we feel deeply that we need such experts to connect sport for all and health system. Thank you very much.